Several pages later, my anger with God reaches a crescendo. They tell me that she is happy now, that she is at peace, but she is in God's hands. But if so, she was in God's hands all the time. And I have seen what his hands did to her here. What chokes every prayer and every hope is the memory of all the prayers she and I offered and all the false hopes we had. Hopes encouraged, even forced upon us by false diagnoses, by strange remissions, by one temporary recovery that might have ranked as a miracle. Step by step, we were led up the garden path. Time after time, when he seemed most gracious, he was really preparing the next torture. It took me but a day to realize that such words were a scream, a shout, the desperate writhings of a man who could not come to terms with the fact that there is nothing to do about suffering except to suffer it. When I came to realize that, the door to God was no longer slammed shut. In those moments when the human soul is filled with nothing but our own urgent needs and desires and screams, we become like the drowning man. We are in a state where God himself cannot even help us, because the drowning man cannot be helped, because all that he does is he clutches and he grabs. Had my own reiterated cries deafened me to the voice that I so longed to hear? To lose one's spouse is like having one's leg amputated. You may heal from the wound, but from that moment forward, your life will never be the same. And hardly a moment will go by when you do not recall the love that you have lost.